In previous video, we have seen correct steering and automotive steering mechanism, that is Ackermann mechanism we have seen. Now we will see what is wheel alignment. Wheel alignment is a term which is necessary or which is used to achieve the vehicle directional stability and as well as ease of steering, which promotes ease of steering and reduce tire wear to a minimum. Okay, so that it is also referred to the positioning of the front wheels and steering mechanism, so that we will get a good directional stability. Okay, and to get a good directional stability, there should be a various factors which you have to consider. First, there should be a front end alignment. Second is thrust angle alignment, and fourth is four-wheel alignment. All these three types of alignments can be done, then we can say that the wheel alignment is achieved. Okay, apart from that, such other factors such as frame alignment, spring condition, positioning of the rear axle, and conditions of the shock absorbers also affect on the steering. It also affects on the tire wear, and it also affects on directional control. That at that time, these adjustments also becomes the part of wheel alignment. Okay, part of wheel alignment. Now once again I will repeat some important thing, such that when we say that we have done wheel alignment, okay, first important thing is we should achieve directional stability during straight ahead position. Okay, second, perfect rolling conditions on a steering. Third, to recovery after the completing the turn. When a vehicle has taken a turn, the steering, after completing a turn, the steering should come to its recovered position, its original position. Okay, so let us see the front wheel alignment. Okay, the front wheel alignments depends upon the following factors. First is camber angle, kingpin inclination, caster angle, toe in and toe out. All when you correct these angles, then we can say that the front wheel alignment is done. Okay, and when you done this front wheel alignment, at that time your rear, it should be the front wheel should be exactly in front of the rear wheels. Okay, there should not be there should be correct positions, means the rear tires are positioned directly behind the front tires is important, and which is done with the thrust angle alignment. Okay, now we will see the next adjustment wheel alignment is factors pertaining to front wheel conditions. We required balance of the wheels, inflation of the tires, and brake adjustment. These also three conditions affects the wheel alignment. You have to also take care that your wheels should be balanced. There should be proper air pressure in the tires. It should not be inflated too much. According to the manufacturer's specification, you have to use the air pressure, and you have to also do the brake adjustments. Okay, then the wheel alignment is possible. Okay, so and apart from that, there should be various conditions, various factors you have to consider. First is factors pertaining to wheels, as well as I already discussed this, factors pertaining to front wheels, as well as steering geometry, steering linkage, and suspension system. Apart from in some book there are some concept like setbacks and thrust angle is also considered while we are doing the wheel alignment. Setback means it is said to be the distance between the placing of the front tires. In other words, setback is a condition in which one wheel on the axle is in front or behind of the other wheel in relation to the chassis frame. Then it is called as a setback. Once again I will repeat. The setback is a condition in which one wheel on the axle is in front of or behind the other axle in relation to the chassis frame. Okay, a setback should be less than 6 mm. Consider normal tolerance by the manufacturer. Okay, but however, this setback is often occur due to collision or damage. Even excessively uneven caster may also cause some setback at the front wheels. Okay, at that time you have to, while doing a wheel alignment, you have to consider these setback. And second is thrust angle. Thrust angle is the angle made by the thrust line with the longitudinal center line of the vehicle. It is basically for the rear wheels or rear axle. Okay, and this angle is not zero. At that time the steering will not be in center. Okay, when the thrust angle is zero, the rear wheel follows the front wheel properly. Means you should understand like this, that when the thrust angle is zero, the rear wheels follows the front wheels properly. If the thrust angle is not zero, it is having some value, at that time the rear wheel is not following the front wheel. Okay, so this condition, all four wheels should be parallel to the frame. This is also called as a tracking. Okay, so this you have to, while making a wheel alignment, you have to make three things. First is a front end alignment. Front end alignment means toe in, toe out should be proper. Second is thrust angle alignment, as I already discussed. And in four-wheel alignment you have to also consider setback and thrust angle. Okay, I think we have discussed this wheel alignment. Just we will see what we have discussed in wheel alignment. First, we have seen the definition of the wheel alignment, the importance of wheel alignment. The main thing is for vehicles directional stability and for the perfect rolling condition on steering, as well as to recover after completion of the turn, and to reduce the wear of the tire wear to a minimum. All these things can be achieved by doing a proper wheel alignment. Okay, and for this proper wheel alignment, what you have to do, first there should be a proper steering geometry. In steering geometry, camber angle, caster angle, kingpin inclination, toe in, toe out, all these things you have to check correctly. Okay. And after that, especially when you have to check this, suppose there is more wear, excessive wear of tread wear, and there is a heavy steering, you require lot of efforts for steering, and there is greater fuel consumption. If these three conditions are there, then you should definitely go for checking of this steering geometry. Okay. And after that, we have seen the factors pertaining to wheel condition, balance of wheels, inflation of tire, and brake adjustments. Apart from that, I have also discussed what is setback, especially for the front wheels. These are not parallel to each other, or we can say that the axle, one wheel on the axle is in front or behind the other wheel in relation to chassis frame, then it is called as a setback. It is also not desirable. Okay. And the thrust angle, in thrust angle, the rear wheels should follow the front wheels properly, then we can say that this thrust angle is 0. Okay. And you have to adjust these angles and these conditions when we can say that the wheel is aligned properly. Especially this wheel alignment is changed when there is an accident or damage. At that time you have to again you have to check the wheel alignment, and as well as when these conditions are there at that time. Suppose there is a collision of the vehicle and you have to repair the vehicle, or suppose there is excessive load or the loads are more, at that time you have to also check the proper wheel alignment. I think it is sufficient. In next video we are going to learn two concepts, that is slip angle and understeer oversteer.